tell you a story. There was this Chinese farmer who had a horse, and one day the horse ran away. And all the people came around and said, the townspeople said, "Oh, that's unfortunate, is it?" And the farmer said, "Maybe." The next day the horse came back and brought 20 more horses with it. And everybody came around and said, "Wow, isn't that wonderful?" And the farmer said, "Maybe." The next day, the farmer's son went to go train and ride the horse. He fell and broke his leg while training the horses. And the neighbors came around and said, "Well, that's unfortunate. Your son broke his leg." And the farmer said, "Well, maybe." The next day, the military clerk came around looking for people to join the military. They were having a draft, and they denied his son to go to war because he had a broken leg. And the village people came around and said, "Well, that's great, isn't it?" And the farmer said, "Maybe." Here's the thing, guys. You never know the consequences or the gifts of good or bad fortune. If you have something bad that happened, it may happen for a reason. You may screw up in a race, you may screw up on a job, but it may lead to a new opportunity. This is what we're looking for. Learn to find the opportunities in life. Well, a lot of people don't realize. Well, a lot of successful people realize, and what unsuccessful people, the regular majority of people realize, is that you have to fail 100 times in one thing. So even something that you're good at, to succeed in it. It's a fail, 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 win. A lot of people just see fail, win, fail, win, fail. If they fail at something, they go something else. That's something that I think is, you gotta have your focus on one thing. What is your goal in life? What do you want to do? What do you want to be? Because I gotta tell you, there's nobody out there that can tell you what the heck you want to do with your life. You know what I say with people? When I wake up every morning and I say, you know what, I'm gonna fuck shit up. That's what I'm gonna do what I want. I'm gonna hang out in this wood in my running shorts, go running, and you know what, work towards my goal, because that's what I'm gonna do. And if I screw up in certain things along the way, along this trail, along this forest trail, I learned that I'm gonna find opportunities. I find opportunities written right down the trail. Every time I make a mistake, it's a new opportunity. You look at it that way. What is that? You don't know the gifts or the consequences of good or bad fortune. Now, I've had things happen, you know, I've fallen, I've hurt myself, and you know, I said, "Oh, that's terrible, isn't it?" But then I found something else to do. I learned how to play the piano. You know, I learned how to that gave me a scholarship to go to college. That was one thing. Because I couldn't do one thing, I moved to another thing. But then I always came back to what I wanted to do, and that's running. So that's what I say is, you never stop running. Always inspiring. Bada bing, bada boom.